you when it's just us two, but tonight.
Hey y'all, shout out to the 15 people that's here. Um, I'm sorry, Saltwise. We doing the best we can to get some views, and all right, we's doing the best we can, Saltwise. We trying to get people to come around there, but y'all, you know how they do. You know the shows they claim they hate so much, they clamor to watch it. You know, I don't know, Saltwise. One day, Saltwise, one day. Hell no, CCF free. You didn't hear what BA said on Watch What Happens Live? Hell no. BA said he don't ever want to see Jen Shaw back. No, she ain't have what come back. No, no. BA said he don't want that thieving hoe back by any means. See, they fucking with your algorithm. No, it ain't. Well, they did when they shut me down for a week. That's what happened. But it's fine. When Bell Collective and Potomac and Huntsville and all them come back, chat please. Don't nobody want Monica. She's broke. Everybody wants to act like they did Monica so wrong. Child, please. No, they didn't. She was on some espionage shit. And what I find strange about it is when everybody else pour espionage teas, everybody got a problem with it. But somehow, because it's Monica, you know, hey, listen, whatever. You know, everybody else do espionage teas. Oh, they do not go up for it, honey. They call it a gate, espionage gate, and that's that. Monica did it. You know. She became the bee's knees. I don't know. I'm 6 minutes in, y'all. I get started at the 10-minute mark. I mean, why not? It's only 22 people. So I'm gonna be honest. This episode started off slow, but it did start off real slow, real slow. It got good at Lisa's failed attempt to try to like pull a Jack Attack Christie Ponderosa tea. And I'm sorry, Lisa, the only person on reality TV that could put a nasty piece of Ponderosas is Jack Attack Christie from Basketball Wives. Okay, sorry, Lisa. Shit, don't just give it all to Bronwyn. Give Whitney and Angie they credit. I get started at the 10-minute mark. So if y'all leave, who gives a shit? Like, it was only 22 of y'all, girl. I mean, hey, I'm starting at the 10-minute mark. We 8 minutes and 11 seconds in. Get over it. Y'all can wait 2 lousy minutes. I'm trying to get my mind right, bitch. Hell. Sick of y'all right here rushing me. Y'all walked into my church house, not the other way around. Okay? Now, if you don't like it, put an H on your back and haul your ass out of here. Well, listen, in fairness, Whitney already told what it was when episode what 2? Was it 2? No, 1. Whitney already said what the business was back in episode 1. Lisa just won't there. It's Lisa's first time hearing it, but it won't nobody else's, and it won't ours either. That's why Lisa should have had her ass there. She would have got the tea like everybody else. But y'all know she was out chilling in Jet Center with Ben Affleck. Um, Red Man, Method Man, Ursha Baby. Lil John and the East Side Boys. Nelly and them lunatics in them. You know what I mean? Like, he was chilling with all of them. Like Luda and TTP Records. One of TTP, Luda and all of them, she worked with all of them. Yeah, a little too hard for me. 10. Past the 10-minute mark. Yet again. These stink ass salt wives. Season 6, episode 3, dismissed. Now, much like me and CCF Freak said at the beginning of this was real slow. It was. The beginning of this was real slow. But y'all came through down to the end. But at the beginning of this, it did come off real slow. So if I sound drab, boring, and delayed, and I do this a lot, all right. Um So Lisa at her bar with John, and she's setting up for this another party of some sorts that she has going on with some white man that she named. Okay, I ain't know the man, but I'm assuming he was of some importance, and so that's who it's for. And she says that all of the others think that she ain't doing nothing, that she ain't got nothing going on. But in reality, she's booked and busy. She's not worried about being sued. When you have a big business, sometimes that happens. And then that's when she starts name dropping Wu Tang and all them, and Two Live Crew and all of them, and De La Soul and all them, that's when she started name dropping, and Ghost Town DJs, and that's when she started name dropping KP and Envy and all that. You know what I mean? Something for the people. You know what I mean? She was name dropping something for the people. Y'all remember something for the people? Y'all know how Lisa do, child. All right, she was helping out a tribe called Quest and all them. Y'all know how Lisa get down, honey. She worked with the who's who Ryan there. She just name dropped Irvac. All right, and bam, that was that. So then we flashback to 2 days earlier when she's setting up a luncheon for all of the ladies, but she's only going skeet shooting with Meredith, Mary, Heather, and Amy. She says she wouldn't dare do nothing with none of those other ladies who talked about her behind her back. She called them the elite crew, and the D crew was Whitney, Bronwyn, Angie. Was that it? That's another thing. Brittany. Frowsy ass Britney. This is why you're frowsy ass Britney. You are such a fucking pitney. It makes no sense. She didn't even think enough of you to invite you to be a part of the elitist clique. You went through all of that trouble to go back and forth with Whit, trying to defend her because y'all are such good friends, and y'all got real close after New York and all of that, and y'all started chilling real heavy, and y'all became a two the hard way, and now yeah. But yet, I just thought about that. You got invited with the D hoes. Why you ain't go with the A hoes? You were supposed to be with the A hoes, not the D hoes. How you wind up with D hoes? All that ass kissing, all that ass eating you was doing episode 1 for her, and that bitch didn't even invite you to be a part of the A-hoes. She sent you down to the D-hoes. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up to you, Brittany. That's it. I just wanted to bring that up to you because I'm more than sure you didn't miss it, you didn't catch it, you didn't caught it. So I just wanted to bring it up to you. How interesting. Bronwyn and Todd go to dinner, and dinner and or lunch, whatever one it was. And she said since New York and how he's heard how he used to treat her and talk to her and all the rest of that stuff, she says that he actually did more changing than what she did, to be honest. That's what she said. She said he changed a lot about how he like talks to her and treats her in public, and the things that he says to her, like try to little girl her and all of that. She said that he changed that up a lot, but according to her, she ain't changed much of nothing by herself. You know, I mean, hey, um, Bronwyn talks about how she went to go and see her dad because she had to put her dad into a facility because he has Alzheimer's really, really bad. And then her mom, I believe she said her mama had a brain tumor, I think she said. And she had to get surgery about that, but now she's cool with that. But now he's dealing with Alzheimer's real bad, like it got real bad to the point where he couldn't let girl. Todd okayed her moving both her parents down to the house. Listen, because of the fact that her dad had Alzheimer's, fine, fine. I ain't got nothing to say. Cool, Todd, you a good man. You're a good man, Todd, for opening up your home to her parents. One had a brain tumor, and the other one going through heavy all times. So I'm gonna give you that, Todd. You a good man for allowing that to happen and making arrangements and moving things around, and let opening up your home to her parents. I'm cool with that. I ain't got nothing wrong with that because I'm sure yours gone. So I don't mean to laugh. I'm not laughing at the fact they may or may not be gone. I'm laughing because that's an underlying read about your old ass. That's where that came from. But whether they are or not, I appreciate you for what you did for her parents. That's what husbands with means should do. So, I'm cool with it. All right, you get points for that, Ty. You get points for that. And his Alzheimer's got so bad they stuck his ass to Shady Pines. Because Ty said, what the fuck he not gonna do is disrupt shit more than what it already is. I'm not mad with it. Y'all can't handle him. He's at that point, and y'all are doing what y'all should, especially now that he's in a whole new environment and a whole new house. Yeah, I think y'all did the right thing by putting him in a facility. I feel like he can get the best help and the best care there because they know how to deal with that, and he will be safe versus being in the unfamiliar territory. He living in that big ass house. Who's to say he wouldn't try to do this or do that? Like y'all don't know. And then y'all live in a big ass mansion like that. Like how can y'all be sure that y'all can get to him or it, whatever it may be in time? You know, I get it. I know it's a hard thing to do, but I totally get it. Sometimes it's not about what you want and it's not about your feelings. It's about the what's best for the safety, well-being, and upkeep of your parent when they're dealing with something as big and as strong as, Alzheimer's. So, I appreciate the sacrifice that you did, Todd. I appreciate you being a good daughter, Bronwyn. Your mama got a smart ass mouth though. You way better than me. Look, you way better than me, Bronwyn. All right, we ain't even got there yet. But Bronwyn, you way better than me. Because after what, listen, and I love Joyce saying to death. May she rest in peace. The Lord knows she'd have went right with his ass. If she said to me what Joyce said to you, we'll get there. We'll get there. Anyway, I mean, don't get me wrong. Was it a lie? Nah. But she ain't had no business saying that on national cameras. She ain't had no business saying that on national cameras. Or was it a lie though? But she ain't had no business saying that on national cameras. And we're going to get to what that was in a minute. I know I'm skipping. We ain't going to get there, but that. Bronwyn says that she talked to Meredith about the situation because y'all know Meredith was going through a similar situation. No. Yeah, she was going through a similar situation with Lisa. And she says that she was shocked to hear that she also went through the same things with Lisa. But Bronwyn, how could you be shocked? We all saw it on TV, just like I know you saw it on TV too, Bronwyn. Don't be sitting over here trying to act like you ain't know when you were so shocked that Lisa and her went through the same thing. Girl, you knew. Stop it. Bronwyn says that she wants to work things out with Lisa. And Todd don't understand why. Todd, like, why do you want to talk to her? Why do you want to deal with her? Why do you want to have a conversation with her after everything that she's done said and done from last season until now? And she's supposed to be your damn friend. Didn't she bring her on? Like she basically brought you on, turned on you at the drop of a hat because you didn't be her little flunky because you brought her on. See, she tried to do you. She tried to make you her daddy long leg giraffe neck having ass Jen. All right. She's trying to make you her daddy long leg giraffe neck having ass Jennifer Williams Golden. Gold. He's a gold, not a gold. Gold. That's what she was trying to do. And you said, hell no, I won't go. I know you fucking lying, as you should have. And when you decided to do that, she threw your ass away. So I agree with Todd. Why do you want to have a conversation with a bitch like that? And then Bronwyn, look, Bronwyn, you gave an episode of the Golden Girls for me. And the episode of the Golden Girls in question is when Rose kept trying so hard to get her co-worker to like her. Do y'all remember that episode when the man that she worked with down at the down in the newsroom told her straight up, I don't like you because I don't like you. Like I ain't got no reason not to like you. I just don't fucking like you. And she tried all that episode, even tried to buy him a cat that tore his ass up just simply so that he could say he liked her and that he was her friend. I don't want you to be like that, see, because that's like basket case type tease. Like, why do you care, Bronwyn? I care if people don't like me. Why? I don't give a flying fuck who the fuck don't like me and who the fuck don't. I don't care. That's why I stick to my damn people. So I don't give a flying fuck who like me or who don't. And if a bitch don't like me, it's probably good because I probably don't like that whole ass Lord either. You see how I did that, Bronwyn? That's the way I'm gonna need you to live your life from now on at your big overgrown ass age. Talk about I need to know why people don't like me. Like I want to know why she don't like you. Why matter? She don't like you. So it should be a fuck you to her. Like, what is you talking? Bronwyn, I'm trying to get into you. Don't fuck it up. Because see, shit like that gonna make me not like you. Cause that's just some weak pussy ass shit. I don't like it. Like you way too old for that. I don't like it. I can see if you was in your early 20s or something. No, I don't like it. Yeah, I was over it with Todd. What the hell is you talking about, Bronwyn? I really need to know. It bothers me. No, it's my bad. My mouth real watery for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, um, I need to know why. Like I don't like when people don't like me. So when people don't like me, I just need to know. And Todd was like, for the fuck what? Like for what? It's Lisa. For what? Talk for what? Figure out what? Oh, I can't wait for Scotty to see this. Child, I cannot wait for Scotty to see this, child. Oh, I'm gonna gag at his review, child, because he gonna cuss her slam out. Anyway, watch what I tell you. Listen, they starting to bring out the Basketball Wives season 8. Mr. Still Standing out of My Best Friend. All right. And I really feel like he gonna cuss Bronwyn ass all the way out when he see this shit. Anyway, okay, y'all wait till My Best Friend see it. Oh, he finna tell her something. Anyway, and she go to see her daddy Louie. Shout out to Daddy Louie. He 89 years old and he look good. He get up on his own. He walking good. He don't need no cane. Daddy Lou, for everything that you've been through, war and all of that from them stinking ass Germans and that, yeah. You look good. You look good, Daddy Lou. You look real good, Daddy Lou. I'm here for you. You got a little piece of change. I mean, listen, I can just be a companion. A companion means I sit with you, talk with you, I help you knit some blankets. I help you go outside and plant your little garden or whatever. You hand me an allowance and then I go on about my way. Like that's a companion. I don't mind being a companion, Daddy Lou, because your house look real good. You might be sitting on some retirement around there. So I don't mind being a small little companion, do a little yang yang yang, get around the house, yang yang yang, in your pendant garden, I for small little feet. I got you. Hey JB, how you doing, friend? So Brown went at home with her mama, and then they talk about how things has been since she's moved from California. Well, her and her daddy moved from California, and then when they got here, the daddy they had to stick his ass down to Shady Pines because they couldn't deal. They didn't know how to handle. And so, the mama was talking about, it's hard for her to sell things in the house down in Cali because, she doesn't have his approval and so on and so such. Mama, let me tell you something. He hardly remember your ass at this point. Go on ahead. And I'm not being listen. I dealt with Alzheimer's when I was in high school because my Uncle Bud's wife, Miss Skinner, had it really, really bad. And that was my mama's uncle. So, she used to go over there and help take care of her and shit like that. So I know what that's like. At this point, mama, he don't even remember you. He don't even remember Bronwyn. All right, he think Bronwyn is what's the daughter name? Gwendolyn. And then he be shocked to figure out that Gwendolyn's is in high school. He think Gwendolyn's is still a girl. And when I don't know how he think that when he would sit up and call Bronwyn Gwendolyn's ain't nothing little, small, or youthful about about Brahma, but that's neither here nor there. There go Brandon. Hey, Brandon, I was looking for your ass this morning, nigga. But I knew you was gonna show up eventually, and I told him that. I said if he don't show up to this one, I'll probably see him tonight. I figured you was at work. Now don't you say I won't looking for your ass because I was looking for you. Um, so her mama, because your husband got Alzheimer's and dementia, not you. He's living in the land of senility, not you. All right. He's living way back, reliving his childhood and teenage years, not you. And you was wrong as two left shoes, getting your ass up here, sitting in your daughter's face at her house that she and her husband allowed you and your husband to move into and go tear this late to her face that she should be real lucky to have found Todd because she needs him. Okay? She needs him to survive. Period. She needed him for the money, she needed him for the stability, she needed him for the ends meet. She needed him for every damn thing that she got now. And whether that's true or not, Bronwyn, I'm not here to say whether that's true or not because I don't know that about you. But because of what was already being said and the things that you said, that your mama got up here and co-signed. Mama, you was wrong. Mama, you was wrong as hell. You was really wrong. Ma, you was wrong as hell. Even if it's the truth. You could have kept that to yourself, Ma. You shouldn't have did Broadway like that on national TV, even if it's the truth. And we didn't need you to tell us that. We figured that out last season, Mama. You late. You late. You ain't telling us nothing that we didn't already figure out last season, Ma. All right, Brian with Mama, you was wrong. Doing that to your daughter in Ty's house. You was I mean, because let's just be honest. That's basically what your mama said. Thank God for Todd in his big fancy smancy ass house. And he had the room and because you also said that he's financing all of this shit for them. He's basically taking care of them. You said that. So she look. Oh, and on that note, Ma, I get it. I get it. Ma is thanking the financier, as she should. Look, thank God for your husband. Thank God he got this money. Thank God he decided to marry you. Thank God you was into old greasy ass men with good money. Thank God for him. Thank God for his house. Thank God for his pocketbook because you needed him. Child. Now she was down to the plantation. Child. Angie goes to see Heather, and Heather is changing one of her storage rooms into her office and things like that. And Angie came around there to help her pick out some color palettes and all that good stuff or whatever. So Angie says that she's getting her Greek citizenship soon, but Electra could give a flying fuck about it. And then she starts talking about how, when her daughter was younger, that she was her best friend and they were so close. And now that she's a teenager, she's parting, she's, growing up. She don't need her as much unless she wants some. And, she don't really want to be around her company too much. Look, Angie, that's most teens, child. Most teens go through that phase when, They not children no more, so they're not trying to latch on to you 24/7, 365. Now, as far as how her feelings about your citizenship, I don't know why she feels that way about it. She did come off a little strong in the clip I saw. She did. Electra, you did. You came off real strong. Um, Bratty, even. You acting like your mama gonna move there or something. Are you planning to move there? I don't know. I mean, maybe that's why. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's why she acting like that. She ain't trying to move out there. No greasers over there. I don't know. She ain't never said, but I mean, the emotions was strong. Didn't Electra sleep in a bed with Angie and Sean? Did that family change? Moving on. Because he said free being messy. I ain't even getting on that. I ain't even getting on that. Um, Heather brings up what happened down at Amy's party and how Heather got the fuck out of Dodge after she stirred the damn pot with Angie. Now, Heather, you know I love you to pieces. But that is one thing that'll crawl under my skin. Now you sat up there and look, listen, you poured the kerosene on that shit. And then when the block started getting hot, you wanted to get the hell out of damn Dodge. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest because you went back and carried that bone to Lisa, which in turn had all this. Look, and I love you, friend, but I'm gonna be honest. Listen, if you gonna be the bone carrier, this is what the bone carriers get. She by not a goddamn thing. Used to get this all the time. Carly dead, round there to no love, just flops. Atlanta get this shit all the time. All of the bunker and Scent caught it this season too on Housewives. Listen, no shade, friend, but look, the bone carrier is look. Listen, if you go carry back bones, have enough decency to at least stand idly by and watch the shit that you created burn down. Like be and seen. Like whatever. Um Heather says that sometimes Alicia tries to level herself over all of the ladies when they all do the same thing. Most of them carry their own successful businesses and they live just as good and they be just as busy as Lisa says that she is. And her life isn't as different as everybody else's is. And at this point, it's getting hard to have her back. But friend, you was vouching for her. I mean, you was friend. You was vouching for her. You was riding for her. You was trying to stop the nasty, vicious rumors to be spread about her and how we shouldn't talk about her while she's still not there, so and such. But all right, friend. So moving on. Lisa, Heather, Amy, Mary, and Meredith, they go skeet shooting. And she invites the other ladies out for lunch. And Lisa, then when they finished doing what they was doing, everybody met. I guess it was a restaurant of some sort. It kind of looked like a hotel, but whatever. And they go down to where they was gonna eat at. And so when they walk in, Lisa had nothing but big ass poster boards circled all around the room with the case and her face and shit like that, and saying that it's been dismissed, dismissed, dismissed. Everything is dismissed, or whatever the case may be. She was showing pictures of her and John down at one of the Jazz games and all of that shit. And nobody could really understand where she was going with it. I guess this was Lisa's cheap, pathetic way of trying to dispel the allegations before they get too big. Um, I mean, okay, Bronwyn, Angie, Whitney, and thyself were completely over it. Like everybody was over it. Even the lawyer, Meredith Marks, I mean, listen, she said, what she gave wasn't really proven nothing for her. But fine, she did it. Maybe this gonna help her feel better. Lisa, it was a failed attempt, baby. Okay, Lisa, it was a failed attempt. I'm just gonna be honest. You tried to have a moment, and the moment got you. I'm just gonna be honest. So Angie brings up the man, the charge card, the G wagon. Y'all know all of that. And Angie, listen again. Shout out to Angie and Whitney for keeping their foot, and Bronwyn for keeping their foot on Lisa's neck. See, I'm not mad at it because Lisa is getting back every damn thing she deserved by the things that she has done to those ladies. So I'm not upset that they are pushing the issue. I'm not upset that they're grilling her down. I'm not upset that they're calling her a liar to her face. I'm not upset at any of it because she's getting exactly what she deserves. This is the shit she's always done to people. And now that it's being done to her, and it's the truth, and she can't escape it and she can't hide from it. Just saying. I'm never mad at a bitch for getting her just due and her just desserts. I'm not mad at it. She's getting exactly what she deserved. I say badger her ass like listen, look, badger her. Badger her. Keep her ass on that witness stand. Badger the fuck out of her. Play good cop, bad cop, or a cop that's in between. Get her. That go to the three. Get her. Don't let this be the only time we see y'all keeping y'all feet on her neck. Y'all need to step and stump all over her face all season for that matter. Moving on. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I believe every word of what they say about that man, that charge card, that G Wagon. I'm gonna be real. I believe it. I do. Because you're trying too hard to make it seem as if y'all don't go through shit. You're giving Elaine and Dr. Daddy round there to married to medicine. That's what it's giving. You're doing the same formula that they do. It ain't worked for them in seasons, and it's not gonna work for y'all. By no means. Brown Angie says the only reason why she dug into anything was because she did that to Bronwyn last season. And Lisa says she never did that. Again, you're a liar. You're not going to tell me that a person who owns a business is such good friends with you that they're going to come and tell you what Bronwyn did. I don't believe that. I don't believe that jeweler called you and been like, girl, doing da. I don't buy that. I believe that you called her, you struck up a conversation, you gave your grievances about Bronwyn and how you feel like Bronwyn is a liar and you feel like Bronwyn is a gold digger and you feel like Bronwyn really don't fit in and da da da. And I believe within that conversation, that's how you got that information from that jeweler. She was wrong as fuck. She, he, whoever it was. They was wrong as fuck. But I do not believe they came, called you, and voluntarily gave that. No, you went digging, probing, and prodding. You went scheming and scamming. And it worked. You got the information that you wanted, and she had to come back and double back, backpedaling the pussy pop in the handstand and admit that she lied and she was wrong and it was childish. But I mean, it worked, but you really didn't get nothing for it because she owned it, she admitted it. And why should we feel away about it? Why should we feel away about it? Bitch, we can't afford a $4 million necklace. So why would any of us get mad that she can't? I mean, why didn't you buy it? You miss money bags. You got the coin like that. See, you would have turned it had you ran out there and bought the $4 million necklace. Why couldn't you buy it? See, a bitch like me would have ran out and bought it. And I would have worn it down to the reunion. And I would have bought my receipt of me buying it. And I'd have bought that bitch in cash. Matter of fact, I would have showed a video of me handing her my money to get the $4 million necklace just so I could wear it and stunt on your ass down to the reunion. That's what a bitch like me would have done. Like, why didn't you go out there? Anyway, Lisa accuses Angie of trying to look like Shawshank, to the point where she's saying she's trying to get her face like her makeup like her eyebrows like her. Listen, Shawshank ain't even Shawshank. Shawshank has so much work done, she don't even look Filipino no more. Ain't she Filipino? That hoe run around here trying to act like she black. That bitch ain't black. We saw a before Jen Shaw, and she didn't look like this. So that's a huge stretch. Angie ain't running around here trying to look like no goddamn Shawshank. Lord only knows what she looked like now being cooped up in that jail cell with no fillers, no Botox, no nothing. She might come out looking like Lillian Monster. I don't we don't we don't know what she might come out looking like. All right, she might come out looking like Jigsaw's mama. All that all that shit sagging. Y'all saw how Karen came out the joint looking. And she was in there less a year. Yeah. Um Mary, Brittany, and Whitney call out Meredith for not speaking up for Lisa, like she was supposed to at the camping. And this is what I am gonna say. Y'all gonna get off of Meredith because Meredith did speak up. Meredith did say, listen, we don't even need to have this conversation while Lisa's not here. It's not as if Meredith indulged in the conversation and gave information. She didn't do that. Lisa did tell, like, hey, y'all cut that shit out. She ain't here to talk about it, so why are we bringing it up? Like, I really don't know what y'all wanted Meredith to do at that moment. Like, it seemed like y'all wanted Meredith to like basically do what Brittany was doing. But why? Brittany was already doing it. So why? So why should Meredith throw herself out there? And here's the gag. Why would she? Let's not sit here and act like Meredith and Lisa are tight like that, because I don't believe that they're ever gonna be as tight as they was season one. I believe that Meredith probably decided to get over some shit, but I do not bit more believe that Meredith still holds Lisa in that regard as she once did. So I don't know what it was that y'all was expecting from Meredith, but I don't feel as though Meredith should have said any more than what she did. Lisa's not here. She's not here to defend herself. Why talk about it? Why not talk about it while she's here? What more was she supposed to do? Yeah, Meredith is coasting. But what more did y'all want her to say? Yeah, like I don't get it. Y'all trying to act like she didn't open her mouth and say nothing. And that's a lie. She did. So I don't know what y'all mean. Like y'all wanted her to pull a Britney, but no, because Britney was already Britneying. So it won't no need for her to do it. Thank you, Kimberly, for your cash app, baby. Yes. Giving a Lillian Monster. Thank you, baby. But yeah, like y'all was killing me with that. I don't know what more y'all like wanted Meredith to do to make y'all feel as though, you know, she said something. Cause she did. Like, let's not do that. And then Brittany, your poor pathetic ass want to sit over here and want to and pile up on Meredith because you see everybody else piling up on Meredith. Brittany, you was there. You heard everything that happened down to the table. You and Meredith both spoke, and and Heather spoke up saying, "No, y'all shouldn't talk about her. This ain't right." So and so and so. Like, why is you trying to once again have an issue with Meredith? Brittany, again, it's a weak, sad attempt at trying to be relevant because you don't have nothing going on, Brittany. And it's, again, I didn't ask for her back. I didn't ask for Brittany back. Brittany is not needed, wanted, required, or desired. She's not doing anything but being a nuisance and crawling under everybody's skin. Such a fucking pick me. That's the word. A pick me. Y'all saying that for Heather? No, I gotta give that to Britt. Like, pick me. Lisa brings up people talking about Whitney's business over TikTok, and then Lisa calls Whitney a redneck, honey. And then Whitney loses it, throws her damn napkin in her face, goes and walks in her face, yells at her in her face. Everybody tells her that you know she should sit down and this, that thing, and the other. And she tells them that she frustrates her more than life itself. And then she walks out, and we got left with it to be continued. Um, Again, Lisa, you thought you turned it, but you didn't. The peasant of the group, Brittany, already got her to get that out of her. That's why your ass should have came down to the trip. See again, Lisa, everything that you thought that you was doing, it was poor and a pathetic attempt because everything fell flat. Even what you gave her, because she already admitted that. She already admitted that episode one that the shit failed. Her and Jason put a lot of money into it. They lost more money probably than what they put into it. And now she's trying to figure out, you know, what to do with herself and how to make the money back and all of it. She done already did it, Lisa. So what you gave fell flat. None of it mattered. And I'm gonna tell you something, Whitney. I didn't understand why you allowed her to crawl under your skin like that. I didn't understand why you allowed her to crawl under your skin like that. I agree with Mary. You should have just set the fuck down. Like, Lisa wasn't worth it, Whitney. I'm going to be honest. Lisa was not worth it by any means because you had her and you allowed that shit to get to you. Why? Brittany already gave it to you and you admitted it. I mean, you should have stuck your tongue out at that bitch and saying, "Nan, nanny, boo, boo, bitch." Brittany already brought that up, and I already admitted that. Yeah, it happened. So, a TikToker talking about my failed business does not compare to the fact that you have all of these lawsuits out against you and your business. Not to mention, you yourself have an unknown Curtis running around Salt Lake who's funding you, giving you credit cards, buying your G wagons, and yeah. Allegedly. This meeting cleared nothing, as the lady said. It just confirmed what we know. She's being sued. Right. The point of the meeting was just to get Lisa camera time. It cleared up nothing. Right. It cleared up absolutely nothing. But you know, hey, that's it. That's all. We ain't got no more. Y'all turned it down. I will say that. Lisa, your poor pathetic attempt did pick up the episode. It did. It did pick up the episode. It did. So we left with it to be continued. So we gonna see where everybody stands next week. Um, I wish Brittany would go outside and get caught up by an avalanche. I really do. I really wish she would go outside and get swept up by an avalanche and just go. All right, go. She is not needed. Just go. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Are y'all trying to make space for Amy? Because to be honest, I ain't gotta have Amy. I don't feel like we need no new friends. No new friends. No, no, no. We don't need no more new friends. And we don't need no more friends of. Brittany is enough. No shade to Amy, but I don't want to see her no more after this. I just gonna be real. I don't want to see Amy no more after this. I don't need no more B characters. Yeah, Angie was getting Lisa together. Again, with the facts of her life. Yeah, I don't want to see Amy no more after this. I know we're gonna get a to be continued, so we probably gonna see her in the next episode. But after, which is fine. But after that one, I don't want to see Amy no more. I don't want to see Amy no more. Yeah, but CCF free. I don't need another. I don't need another friend of Lisa's. I don't. I don't need another friend of Lisa's. I'm cool. If y'all want to do something, bring another sister up here for Mary. Surely there's another well-to-do black woman that's somewhere around y'all age, okay, that y'all can bring up here and be a companion to Mary. All right, surely there's one. Okay, unless Mary the only one, I doubt it. There surely has to be another black lady around y'all age that y'all can stick with Mary. If y'all are gonna do that. Surely there's one. There has to be another sister somewhere around there married to a well-to-do white man. Okay, just gonna say, surely there's a sister around there that's married to a coach like Coach Shaw, all right, or that's married to a retired jazz player or something like that. Surely there's one. So, so yeah, to the Utah. Surely there's one. Y'all keep saying it ain't. Yes, it is. It's a sister that's around there that's married to one of these retired jazz players that still live in Utah. I'm sure it's a sister somewhere married to a coach. I'm sure it's a sister somewhere married to a software engineer. I'm sure it's a sister somewhere married around there to a damn entrepreneur or something. Surely it is. Mary can't be the only sister. It's only 10 blacks in there. Mary is one. Okay, that's one. So there's 9 more niggas. That's what I'm talking about. Surely there's one. Okay, fine. Mary, cool. Where's she at? We can do that. Shit, bring Vershandi a pig in a blanket face ass around there. I'm sure she'll love. I'm sure she'll love to be on Housewives. I'm sure she'll fit right in. With Mary, they they both first women's. They both first women's. I'm sure she'll fit right in. She about old as Mary too. She she could fit right in. Maybe I like her better. Who knows? Coffee Brown, Mona Lisa, Moke and Steph, any of them. I'm cool with it. Okay, bring yo ass around here. I know she in LA, but I'm more to show she made enough coin to get a little vacation house around to the Salt Lake. Bring yo ass around there. Shit, sub at it. Hell, put Hazel Lee ass around there. Now you know you down bad if you put Hazel around there. Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Y'all drop down in these comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. Like I said, it was slow in the middle, in the beginning, in the middle, but picked up at the end. So I was down for it. Um, I don't feel like naming all them damn people. I really don't. Y'all know she named the stylistics. Okay, she named the funkadelics. Okay, she named the OJs. Okay, she named the spinners. All right, she named she worked with the Pointer Sisters. Okay, she chopped it up with the Supremes. All right, she did her thing. She did. You know, Lisa sold Vita Tequila to the Commodores and the Temptations and all them. If y'all didn't know, all right, she served martinis to EWF and all them. Frankie Beverly and Mays. Y'all know how she did. Tina Marie and all them. Y'all know what she did. Stephanie Mills and Melba Moore and all of them. Y'all know what she did. I ain't got to name y'all her accomplishments. She does it enough. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Y'all jump down in the comments. Y'all know the Ikettes and all of them. Whatever. Y'all jump down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. And yeah, I'll holler at y'all soon. I guess. Bye.
So tonight.